feels like it's very difficult to just find a Mewtwo in general.
Yeah, I mean, so I mean, nobody really plays the character, and I do believe Anbil has a lot of tech, a lot of knowledge on the character. We talked about before of people having knowledge of the character or just knowing how to play them well. I feel like Anbil has both.
Yeah, I feel like I've heard people, I think it was on Twitter, like, get yourself a girl that loves you as much as Anbil loves Mewtwo.
It's facts. It's facts. He's a high believer of Mewtwo. He thinks really high of Mewtwo. He thinks Mewtwo is, like, I believe, high tier. He doesn't think Mewtwo uses that many matchups. He's got. I feel like it's better to be positive about your character than negative. It's better to be like, oh, my character's top 10 when they might be not, instead of saying, oh, my top tier character is like really bad. Because it's better to have faith in your character, because then I feel like you can play well, play better, right?
Yeah, you play more positively instead of being like, oh, my character sucks, and then like just being thrown out, then just being mentally thrown out of the game when legitimately is doable. I feel like you can like win with like at least 80% of the cast in this game.
I mean, people like to say Ultimate's balanced. I don't know if I agree too much. I just think that the cast is very, very... It's not exactly simplistic, but you can win in a lot of ways with a lot of characters, either in gimmicks, fundamental-based characters, in a plethora of ways. But the gimmicks we're going to be seeing is definitely Steve and a little bit of Mewtwo.
Yeah. Wonder how he's going to be dealing with the walls. Looks like it's going to be the fair.
Well, at the moment, we see the baby Shadow Ball not doing too much against these wooden, I believe, dirt blocks. So maybe Anbil needs to level up a little bit. Might have to evolve or something to get past these. Oh my god, watch out these up tilts. And I feel like we talked about with Mewtwo having such a big hurt box, you will be definitely susceptible to getting caught by his up tilts, whether you're behind, whether you're in front. That move hits everywhere.
He has the Sephiroth combo, right? Really big, really light, which is really dangerous, especially against Steve with his like, it's his insane frame data, his really good kill power. You're just gonna need to like not get caught.
Yeah, I agree. Like, you have to watch out. Anbil did a really good job this first stop of just kind of commanding stage, even giving iRefuse time to mine. But it doesn't really matter.
Mewtwo's so much faster than it feels like he should be.
Oh yeah, he's quick.
Like I think he's like what, top 10 run speed or something.
I didn't even know that, but damn.
It's either top 10 or top 15. It's one of those. He's so fast.
Good Shadow Ball from Anbil to kind of negate any type of ledge pressure from the Steve. And wow,
such a good read.
Whipping him with the F tilt.
Yeah.
Strong tail.
I feel like that's kind of what Anbil's known for, is his Shadow Ball usage. Oh. Not gonna help him there, though.
Known for the minecart, so battle of attrition for sure, war of it as well. And oh my god, iRefuse looking to win this type of war. Can't roll like that though. Steve will be catching, either with dash attack, with up tilts. His weapons are really good for like kind of catching panic habits.
It also feels like Anbil has been kind of keeping iRefuse from really getting resources. You can see now the bar is really small. He has a bit of iron, but like that's kind of it. He also hasn't gotten diamond yet, and it's been what, 2-3 minutes? 2 minutes.
Ooh, I'm liking this confusion usage from Anbil to kind of like negate these minecarts, so stop these minecarts from being so free, and the Shadow Ball as well to kind of keep Steve at bay. I feel like this map actually might be like kind of decent for Mewtwo, because he's got a lot of options against Steve's either blocks, minecarts. There's a lot of answers that Anbil can use with Mewtwo.
It's kind of what Anbil does. Like a lot of the times, you're like, oh yeah, Mewtwo's very big, he's very light. He's kind of floaty, so he probably just dies easily, but like Anbil almost always finds answers and counterplay to like any problem. Not gonna save him from a back here though.
Yeah, for sure. iRefuse did a really good job this second stop, just kind of commanding it. Even if you can reflect it, I'm still going to be using my minecart. The autopilot is there, and I feel like with Steve as a top tier, I feel like Steve's autopilot himself is so good. Because I feel like every character has an autopilot. There's certain moves you're going to be watching out for, whether it's the anvils or minecarts. But the thing about Steve is his autopilot is so solid. So even if you know it's coming, you're still going to get hit by it because he's that good of a character. You know what I mean? It's just hard to get around.
And also, like, you can autopilot kind of in neutral with Steve, but also, like, he's such a tricky character.
So tricky.
So, like, you can never really know. Like, there aren't, like, no two Steves are the same.
I agree with that.
And
oh, that was so good. He parked the minecart behind the blocks and then drove back in it. That man was parallel parking, started up the car, and got to the venue straight away. He was late for pools. And Anbil kind of in trouble right now.
I love seeing Steves do that, like re-entering the minecart as a mix-up. It's always so clean.
So like you said, those two Steves are the same. I don't really see a lot of Steves doing that, getting back into the minecart, showing that mix-up. We're going to have to wonder how long or how many times iRefuse does that. Oh, man. Hides behind the block with Diamond?
That
with the Diamond.
No, he was catching Anbil a bit with that, but like not this hard of a punish. Like Anbil needs to be a bit more careful in trying to deal with the walls. He was like running up and F tilting and dash attacking a lot, which does leave you susceptible because it doesn't have the range.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Anbil started off really well, doing a lot of shadow balls, a lot of confusions to kind of keep. He kind of forced iRefuse to mine straight away because he felt like, you know what, I can't fight this at the moment. Let me go back to my tool set and get some better tools for the fight. And he won the war at the end. You know, he had diamond towards the end, had the iron blocks out. You know, the better resources towards the end because he had to mine so much at the start. And I don't feel like Anbil could really fight against that.
Not sure if I agree with this stage pick. Obviously, Anbil knows more about Mewtwo than I do. But like, it feels like Steve gets a lot more places to hide and mine.
Yeah,
on the battlefield.
I agree with that. You don't want to give him too much space, but at the same time, you don't want to be too near him because you know his normals are so good.
Yeah, and also like his up tilt confirms become like he can extend them even farther on
Definitely
battlefield.
agree with that. And I was gonna say, we talked about autopilot. Well, I mean, I talked about autopilot with Steve so much. Haven't seen him use Anbil that much. I don't know whether it's because Anbil's not really, or Anbil is not really under him. Sorry, it's hard to say. Anbil's not really under him that too much. But speaking of the devil, the Anvil is gonna come up and nearly take a stop. Mewtwo being so light, he could have died. I swear.
I think. Oh, that was such a good placement. Like the thing with Anvil is that like it's not just a powerful projectile; it's also really good positioning too. Which you have to be ready for. There's so much stuff you need
Gold being so quick. You know, Gold having making Steve's normals even quicker somehow for some reason. Applying so much pressure on Anbil's shield. Don't think he can deal with that. And oh my god, the up tilts.
Not gonna kill yet. Battlefield has a pretty high ceiling, but definitely a lot of damage. He's already at kill percent.
Yeah, he was climbing to the sky, trying to put him to the heavens.
Yeah, and
luckily.
That's Diamond. That is terrifying. Like you're at 99% of stock down against Diamond Steve. What?
I'm really surprised he actually lived. I don't know if that's a true confirm or not, but either way, it's a good mix-up, at least to kind of keep iRefuse from shielding too much. And damn, okay, finds the back throw, gets rid of the, well, doesn't even get rid of the Minecraft table, but just eats another minecart. And it can be so costly.
iRefuse patience at the ledge there.
I mean, you have to be, right?
Like, a lot of people get scared at ledge, especially at kill percent. And again, someone like Mewtwo, because like Shadow Ball, like it can hit you with the ledge hand because of the like weird way it moves.
Good pressure from Anbil though. Recognize the Anvil coming on top of him. Nair's outside. Just catches him. That's a big hitbox. Oh, up B's under the Shadow Ball?
Yo, I don't know if that was intentional, but either way, I was sick.
That was great. Good enough to recognize it. Another minecart.
Feels like the entire game has just been Anbil trying to catch up, right?
Vital tech from Anbil. Had to, but still doesn't matter if you shield it. It's also a hit grab. Confirms into the back air. Doesn't get the kill though. And that down smash covers so much space. Mewtwo, not even he could teleport under it.
Yeah, again, I don't know if I agreed with that stage pick. It felt like iRefuse just got immediate space, and then Anbil had to play catch-up the entire time.
Well, I feel like even though that Anbil can reflect these minecarts, he's getting hit by so many... he's getting hit trying to charge Shadow Ball. And iRefuse is doing a really good job of adapting to these reflected ones in Game 1. He's throwing out minecarts when he sees Anbil charging up a Shadow Ball. He's reacting to that. So as soon as he charges up a Shadow Ball, he's getting put into a minecart every single time. He's getting confirms off the back air, off the fair dunks. Any type of confirm he can get, any hit.
We won't count Anbil out just yet, though. He is still, again, one of the kings of Norway right now.
For a reason.
I think he's, what, top 6 seed? So, like, this is still definitely winnable for him, but this matchup looks rough.
Yeah, I'm starting to see more and more how this might be hard for Mewtwo. He might have tools to get rid of Minecart and get rid of Anvil, but like I said, the autopilot, you will be getting hit by it no matter if you like it or not. And it can be really costly for Mewtwo, given how light he is. One jab from Steve, not doing too much. You know, tail is longer. Charge up the Shadow Ball, but just hasn't been getting too many confirms off it. Gets a few hits, but nothing too much. I want to see Shadow Ball used more. Like you did say, Anbil's known for the Shadow Ball tech. Hasn't shown it too much at the moment. Lovely setup though. Oh my gosh! Yo!
I love it when Steve's do stuff like this.
I need to, bro. iRefuse is the new Jigsaw, bro. That man put him in so many situations. Forget pick your poison, bro. There was no antidote right there. He was in a world of hurt.
You know, he didn't need to go that far. I think Anbil was dead to the Anvil either way.
bro, no one is escaping that sword trap. You're dead straight away, bro. That was amazing from iRefuse to recognize the type of situation you can put Anbil in. I don't think Anbil was ready at all.
That's one of my favorite things about Steve. We talked about him, like, he's a trickster, right?
Yeah.
He's so tricky of a character.
Puts you in situations where you don't want to be in, and oh my god, Anbil did not look comfortable. But okay, you know, finds the stock himself, has to watch out for these minecarts, though. We keep saying it. He's been susceptible for it. Look at the wall.
Dude, the timing for the block, like, going away to cancel the end leg of down smash, that was really good timing.
Yeah, I mean, I like that. Like we talked about the Steve tech, you know, being able to cancel from the block with down smash or with any other move to kind of like, you know, be ambiguous on where you want to be.
Yeah. Also, it feels like iRefuse isn't really losing too much from his minecart being reflected.
He nearly died from the up smash. Yeah, I agree with you.
Because
Nearly died to the up smash though.
But yeah, he just jumps out of it, right? It doesn't take damage. He loses a bit of positioning.
Okay, hold on, Anbil. Showing some fight. Shadow Ball kind of coming in clutch. And you might be able to up B under my Shadow Ball, but you're not up B under this tail kind of big.
We were talking about it in Whoopi versus Soon, right? The ability to, like, maintain composure.
Yep.
And after something, Anbil's ability to maintain composure after that ledge trap earlier, that's insane.
I mean, you said Anbil was a king. He's definitely showing royalty right now, trying to come back in this game, taking the lead finally. Just has to watch out if he can actually maintain this lead, though.
You know, there it is, the spacing on the F tilt to try to take the wall down.
Yep.
Right?
A lot of run-up F tilts from Anbil. They're giving him a lot of stage control as well. They push Steve so far, and he can kind of set up for the Shadow Ball stuff. And oh wow, Anbil kind of running away with this game now. We talked about that ledge trap. He found a way to escape it and actually kind of maybe win this game.
Yeah. Feels like Anbil has, like, adapted a lot. Like in games 1 and 2, he was getting punished a lot for trying to break the walls. Now he's timing it differently. He's spacing it, making it a lot harder for iRefuse to punish him.
It's not over till it's over, though. This is Steve we're talking about. All it takes is one up tilt. We're seeing a few right now. Anbil luckily escapes it, gets the up air. Can he find this game? Gets the up smash!
The adaptation from Anbil paying off.
Okay. You see Anbil, you know, nods to the crowd. You know, he's back in this. You know, he's not down and out yet. The Mewtwo still in this.
You can never count him out.
Never count him out. Really good recognition from Anbil to kind of recognize, like you said, adapting to iRefuse's traps. You know, he recognizes that, okay, throwing more minecarts when I'm going to Shadow Ball. I'm going to Shadow Ball less in neutral, get more F tilts, more down tilts, make you uncomfortable with where you want to be on stage.
Hyping himself up, he's excited.
Of course, bro. You know, I feel like he's realized, he's kind of waking up a little bit of like what he can do. He's realized his options against this matchup.
I think the hangover's wearing off from him.
we did drink a little bit last night. I'm not gonna say how much. Stream don't need to know that, but either way, I feel like Anbil is kind of refreshed right now in this game 4.
You know, like, you know, again, he just woke up. I think, like, realized, oh wait, right, I'm in tournament right now.
He looks way more comfortable now though. Doing a lot more like combos, like strings, you know, up tilt back air, up tilt nairs, you know. See the nair out of shield way more, you know. iRefuse can't touch his shield too often now. Nice F tilt, the chase.
Yeah, again with.
Oh my God! Watch where you're stepping. Mewtwo putting the fingers down at the ground, but iRefuse just gets out the way.
You know, yeah, I think like you said, he just feels a lot more comfortable. Like earlier, like iRefuse was like throwing the minecart. Anbil just spot dodged it, which like usually shows you're comfortable when you're willing to just go for that.
Yeah, I agree. See Anbil trying to call out. I feel like he's getting a bit too antsy now. You know, it might be helping himself up, but he doesn't need to be doing these down smashes too much. iRefuse will catch on. You don't want to see that because he will punish very handily. Watch how you're rolling too. All the side B out of nowhere, point blank in the face, and nothing can save you. Not even a confusion at that point.
You know, you said it earlier, like, iRefuse is doing a lot of minecarts while Anbil is charging Shadow Ball, and he has adapted to that a bit, but still needs to be careful because it's still an option.
Yeah, and you see right there getting caught trying to charge Shadow Ball. That minecart is very quick, deceptively fast as well. Watch the Shadow Ball, and oh my God, great pressure. Throws the Shadow Ball fully charged at the shield, recognizes that he's got nowhere left, no shield where to go, and that big Shadow Claw coming out the fair, gonna seal the stock. Mewtwo keeping it even. Good on Amjob. Good on Anbil to keep it going. My bad, guys. I can't even talk right now. The gameplay's that good.
Yeah. I feel like there are moments, though, where Anbil is getting a bit too comfortable, which you never really want to do against Steve, right?
I mean, yeah, I feel you. That back air doing so much shield pressure, by the way. The diamond,
Oh,
so strong. Watch how you're recovering.
He
No
wanted to
iron
down it.
left in the tank, by the way. The inventory low. Nearly gets caught out. Too many down smashes from Anbil, though.
Also, no,
And look at the up tilt. This man was running to him, throwing them up in the air.
Yo,
having the biggest party of his life, especially with the diamond, feeling rich right now. Can't find the stock, though.
also, no shot Anbil didn't pick this song.
Yeah, probably.
He loves that song.
Has Shadow Ball fully charged. Has the stock lead as well. Anbil in a good position. Watch out for the minecarts. Reflects it.
You never get too comfortable against Steve, though.
Good parry. Very vital. Doesn't get too much off it, though. It's just the game we play.
Oh.
Can't spot dodge minecart. No way. That's too brave.
Again, you're feeling a bit too comfortable going for that.
Really
Oh,
good
that was
mix-up.
clean.
Really good mix-up. Instead of going for the fair straight away, recognizes the option that he's going to pick after, punishes it with another option. Oh my god, the up smash so strong, and
Yeah,
Mewtwo
that's
being so
definitely
light,
gonna kill.
you're going to die really early. And look at the percent, though, Solar. Look at the percent. He
This
has
is-
gold and diamond charged, by the way.
This is scary.
But he doesn't even need
It's
it.
not gonna kill.
The percent rising
but-
already. Anbil teleporting out of there. Good reflection.
Oh, Anbil trying to end it all right there. Not gonna do it though. iRefuse's smash is a bit too good for
Yep,
that.
Too good.
Anbil started this game off really well. It feels like iRefuse is kind of back in the game though.
Yeah, we talked about Anbil having momentum, but
Oh,
oh
the wall.
my god.
The wall.
Forget momentum. What is that to a complete wall shutting you out? Nowhere to recover.
Bro, blocks even a teleport. Can't believe it.
That is crazy.
Yeah. Well played from both players though.
I think that was a really good set. Really good back and forth. But man, iRefuse in the end was just too clinical.